Right. Yo, what's the business? Your local neighborhood super rig off in this thing. Here with my boy Brisk. What's poppin', dog?
What's good, bro? You know it's always a good-ass day when you wake up alive, bro. So it's another good day.
It's very true. Please make sure you hit that like, subscribe, you guys. YouTube has thrown our channel in the garbage, and I don't know what to do. We are going to try again to do this PTI format. What is it called? Pardon the interruption.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gonna try to do this damn pardon the interruption real quick. See if we can get this to actually work. And I know I'm about to mess it up, nigga, because I had the I think I got the profile right. Let me see if I press this button. This is gonna let me know if I got the profile right here. Boom! All right, I got the damn profile right. All right, so today we starting off again. I need to make one where the timer don't start. But we got 5 topics that we gonna talk about for 15 minutes each. That's the setup. The first one we gonna talk about the Angel Reese. Second, we gonna be talking about this guy that got shot just for being. I ain't gonna front. I got a story about that second one that my brother told me about his neighbor. This is a true story. I'm gonna tell you too, nigga. The shit wild.
Don't get nobody locked up, bro. Don't get nobody locked up.
Nah, this and it ended in a. It sound like a movie and shit. It don't even sound like you gonna be like, nah, nigga, you making shit up. I'm like, nigga, that's really, and I be telling you stories about my brother, man. My brother is me on a whole nother level, man. He is like me if I was a very confrontational person. Like if my brother was me though, he'd be in jail because he's shorter than me, so he don't come off. He do shit where people just be like, might be Napoleon complex shit. But the shit he do at my size, been shot a long time ago.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I used to hate, like, if somebody did something that legitimately made me upset, they'd be like, oh, it's a short man complex. But what the hell? I can't just be mad. I can't just be mad.
Hey, but who knows? Because you done told me a plethora of stories where they may have saved you from some very shit. Because everybody don't understand, man. People don't understand. Whatever you are, however it come with something. This is like my voice. I got from being laughed at in my voice to where I know my voice done saved my life several times. Because you got to balance out somewhere. You so aggressive that if you was motherfucking damn Undertaker size, you would have been. They'd have been had to take you out. They'd be like, no, we ain't fighting that motherfucker. That nigga is not playing, and we're just gonna have to take him out. So I think everybody got balanced out in some kind of way.
Gotta balance out. Yeah,
it's gotta balance out. And if you ain't balanced out, well, I don't know what to tell you and shit. You need to be in entertainment and shit. Them the people that be good for entertainment, like the people that's just too aggressive. Like Mike Tyson, he needed to be on TV or some shit because that motherfucker is like a little Wolverine and shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go and get to this first topic. The first topic is the Shaq and Reese thing. We got 15 minutes. Let's get into it. The timer has started. I will let you know when it's over. And let me go and share this screen. Can you see the screen right now?
Atlanta Black Star. Yep.
All right. So what we gonna do is before we get into this article, we gonna go into the actual clip of it, and we go see if this was worthy of any scrutiny. All right, this was from Spiritual World, who I don't know if you ever follow Spiritual World, but I remember years ago when they first started their Instagram and they was sharing Bible posts and shit, and this is what the fuck Spiritual World is.
Spiritual World a little ratchet now, I thought.
I think they got bought out though. Like that's what I think that happened and shit. All right, let's go.
Bro, imagine you.
I'm not imagining.
Let me finish. Imagine you in the same little shirt you had on at the Wild 'N Out show, Duncan. You know how many t-shirts you gonna sell, cuz? You tripping.
Oh.
You say you can't hear it?
Well, I don't even see it. I just see the Atlanta Black Star article.
Oh shit, that's my bad. Hold on, I gotta share it with you like this and shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, and also the camera is kind of got you cut off in the middle of the screen.
No.
Yeah, that's perfect right there. All right, here we go. I'm a refresh and restart it. All right, and watch. I can't find audio.
I'm not imagining.
Let me finish. Imagine you in the same little shirt you had on at the Wild 'N Out show, Duncan. You know how many t-shirts you gonna sell, cuz? You tripping.
Oh. my
What?
God.
What?
God.
Them same little shorts you had on.
Okay, all right,
I'm just
all right,
saying, you
all right,
dunking
all
it?
right, all right.
Bro,
Still think about you. I still think about the red while I'm sitting walking. I've been thinking about your head, thinking about you topping me.
I meant to turn that damn audio off. But so yeah, she came out. Was this a concert? What was this? Where she?
That was Wildin' Out in Chicago.
Oh, okay. So she was out kicking it. This wasn't like no damn WNBA sanctioned event or nothing, right?
No, this wasn't. There was another video. I don't even know if they're talking about this because there was another video. She had these little shorts on. She was at a basketball game, but it was a men's basketball game. And
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
She just made the internet go crazy.
Shorts. Let's see. I think I remember what you're talking about. She was in these shorts right here. Which, you know, this kind of go back to my daughter and shit. What I was. Hey, how tall is Angel Reese?
Angel Reese like 6'8".
So let's be real, man. If she wore some shorts that came down to here, if you can see the mouse, them would be regular ass size pants for my son. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Now, of course, you had asked, did she get offended by this? Let's go to.
My bad. She's 6'3". My bad. She's 6'3". I had to verify that.
Oh well, shit. That's still taller than the
Still
motherfucker.
tall. Hell yeah.
Let's see. So let's go through here. During the end of the episode, she asked Shaq to give her some advice, and he told her what he thought about her game and her and the WNBA sisters' looks and how it could benefit them in the long run. First, he gave her words of encouragement, comparing her to other dominant players in the NBA, saying, "You're the female Antoine Jamison." Shaq noted, recognizing her potential to rack up points with her own flair and encouraging her to get some signature moves. One signature move she could adapt, according to the father of 3 daughters, was how she dressed. He began saying Reese should wear the shorts she wore on the MTV show Wild 'N Out, and fans and their paychecks would take notice. And we just heard what he said about the little shorts, and then it says, as she blushed and screamed from being uncomfortable, which... it kind of sounded like they knew each other. Like, she was like, all right, nigga, I hear what you saying and shit. But, hey, who knows, though? Because me and you done had conversations about, we done had flashbacks. Was like, was I out of line or was...
Yeah, because the way I take it, like Shaq was just talking to her, how he was talking to her. And Shaq may be looking at her like, damn, she got a fat ass or whatever. Yeah. Shaq may be looking like that. But her, it looked as if she thought like, oh, this is old cat. He like a big brother type shit. Yes. And then he kind of like to her, he probably crossed the line. Yes. She wasn't expecting that. That's the energy I got.
Yeah, I agree with that. He went on further to say, there are a lot of gorgeous women in the league. He said, y'all are just hot and fine. Some of y'all are gorgeous like you. When you dress up and you like really dress up and you are a beautiful, phenomenal looking black woman, he said, before adding that women in the WNBA should focus on what the guys like to see and think. The Chicago Sky player said, we don't care what the guys like. He snapped back, that's the problem. Fans immediately weighed in criticizing what he said to her, saying it was inappropriate. This one dude said, Shaq a nasty nigga. You supposed to mentor a father. You were supposed to be a mentor and father figure, but you a creep ass making these type of comments. I lost all respect for him when he jumped in that Home Depot girl's DM shooting and shot, which Shaq has been known. That's what
Shaq do.
He jumped in Ice Spice DMs and shit.
That's what Shaq do.
I understand. However, these bras is 20, 21, and I'll be honest, that's fresh fish, my bro. Especially for a bro Shaq age. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I be conflicted looking at Angel Reese because clearly Angel Reese is gorgeous, but I just be like, man, she like 21 years old, man. She super young.
Yeah, man. Some of the comments were, this like that one uncle at the family reunion that keep bringing up how you shaped and saying, damn, you grew up. No. No, sir. No, sir, the person wrote. Another said, that's weird, and I know it made her uncomfortable because she look at him like an uncle, and men can never respect boundaries, which is what you just said, and that's what I think how she kind of was feeling. Like, come on, Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Someone else said, don't he got kids her age? As a fourth comment stated, damn, imagine being sexualized by someone who probably is like a hero to you. Damn, dude. That's just like, man, who is a black civil rights woman or something? Like
who, Angela Davis?
Like nah.
Are you talking about like one now?
Like, yeah, like what was like, let's say Martin Luther King's wife or something, you know what I'm saying? But she in her 80s or something. Let's say she was still around. I don't know if she gone. If she ain't gone, I'm trying not to wish death on nobody. I'm just saying, though. I respect that woman. I go visit, you know, hey, Mrs. King, let me help you take out your garbage. And she was like, you need to pull that thing out. Let me say, hold on, Miss King. Hold on, Miss King.
I'm gonna tell you some. I was on the Tom Joyner cruise, and some of the old ladies on the Tom Joyner cruise, because we was there for a performance, and it was some older ladies on there. The crowd, I would say the crowd average age was like 52 to like 65.
Yeah,
and I swear it was like the 68-year-old lady sitting next to me, was standing next to me. She was like, "How you doing, young man?" She had like the little voice thing going on, and I was like, "Ma'am," like I hit her with the ma'am, no ma'am. Miss Johnson.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's a certain age limit that just I don't think you can. And the thing about this is, I'm gonna say this: she sounded squeamish a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was looking in this article to read. Everybody says she seemed, or you know what I'm saying, but I ain't found no article saying that's exactly how she felt about the situation. So I don't know. But just hearing how she was trying to rush through it, I could feel uncomfortability, and I do believe Shaq should have held back on doing that minimum publicly. I don't think he should have been doing it at all.
Or at minimum, he should have repeated it. He said it again. He doubled down.
Now,
he did double down. He didn't read the room.
He did not read the room. Now I'm wondering, was there anybody else in the room? Because that nigga was just like, it was like they was in there and shit. I will say this. He did bring up some good points, though.
Yeah.
As far as now, I'm be honest, and all jokes aside, I ain't gonna be joking. I don't want to see no sexualized WNBA. I really don't, cause I already can't watch the damn Olympics summer volleyball shit, cause I can't pay attention to the game. Like, I'm not looking at the damn game with the volleyball players and shit. So I don't want that to happen to the WNBA. And I don't want no extra shorts or nothing. But he said, previously, I'm not sure if lower that damn goal.
That's the part I'm talking about. Yeah,
that's all y'all need to do. Lower the goal so we can get some 360 tomahawks. All right, and then I promise, I think viewership will go up if motherfuckers yank on motherfuckers.
Because I remember I used to love watching the Top 10 Sports Center because you seeing people get dunked on in the NBA season. Imagine if Angel Reese came down the lane and she dunked on Caitlin Clark. Bruh, that should be all over ESPN.
Dude. And you remember on NBA Jam? When they do this, and they be like, boom, shakalaka. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, you know, who knows? Maybe we may get some shots from the back and we actually see a visualization of the boom shakalaka. Hey, and posterized to have a whole brand new meaning getting posterized in the NWA. Because it wouldn't be, what would it be? They would have to call it pocketbooking instead of teabagging, right? Like, wouldn't that be the proper term? I'm trying to be
Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's something. I don't know what it would be, but that is a good point.
Yeah, we'd have to come up with a term, but really that's what's really missing out of the whole WNBA and shit is ain't really nothing exciting going. It's technical basketball.
Super technical They're not doing nothing that I can't go do. And I ain't saying like I could beat anybody in the WNBA, but I'm just saying I could go make a layup. The person down the street can go make a layup. I want to see people dunking on people
Yes,
and athleticism.
Yes, I'm trying to see some. I ain't gonna use the word athleticism because running up and down full court is athleticism like a motherfucker. I want to see acrobatics.
That's what I'm saying.
I want to see acrobatics and I want to see theater. Like, I want to see, because, I mean, the Splash Bros and shit, it's raining threes and shit. That's another reason I kind of don't even watch the NBA no more either, though. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I miss the old Detroit Pistons and shit. Motherfuckers, you never knew if somebody go get a left hook to the mouth or nothing like that. Like, that's what made that shit.
It ain't good for ratings, though. People want to see people score points.
People like seeing people get their ass whooped as well.
Because like a fight definitely would do it because the Palace and the Malice. But a normal game, like if ain't no fisticuffs going on, people want to see people scoring points.
Oh yeah. They want to see scoring points, but I mean, all 3 games, just none but
that's too much. That's too much.
Three.
Just like I hate seeing a game and the score like 70-73 at the end. You be like, bro, this is terrible. I don't want to see this.
unless it was a bunch of text and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, it'd be a whole bunch of it'd be real close because the motherfucker put the ball in, the motherfucker get fouled, push that motherfucker along some damn arch rival shit, and you'd be like, yo, and the refs had to break it up. You'd be like, hell yeah, man, give me another beer, nigga. This shit is good. But now it's like, you know what I'm saying? But you brought up a good point. They trying to get the family views and shit. It's kind of like wrestling with WWE. That whole damn documentary about McMahon just came out and shit. And the fucking Attitude Era. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I used to go. I remember turning on wrestling like, they show this shit on TV. Like this nigga just brought out a hoe train. Like a pimp just climbed in the ring and walked around with like 18 hoes and said it's a hoe train. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. They was calling women hoes, and half the crowd was women. What was his name? Like, but now they wanted to be family friendly, but it wasn't nothing but kids in the audience. And I don't see a plethora of extra pimps because of that shit.
Very true.
And
this is very true. And
if that worked the way they say it worked, why everybody ain't whooping ass in the NBA now? If we was all raised on the Isaiah Thomases and all of that shit, the Dennis Rodman elbow day, why it ain't? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bring it back, or they should have a thuggery league.
But the thing about like with the lowering the rim, what I don't understand is why not? Because the 3-point line is closer. The basketball is smaller than the men's basketball. Well, that's just one more thing.
I don't know the actual answer.
The ball is smaller, and the 3-point line is closer.
So that should get rid of because the argument I was going to come back with, how they want everything be equal and shit. But with you telling me this, which I didn't know, what is the argument? Why don't they lower the damn? Maybe... That's a good question.
Now, I'm assuming that they have to like adjust to it because it's going to mess up their jumper. Because if you go from shooting from a 10-foot rim to a 9-foot rim, it's going to be a lot different. But we're trying to see people dunk.
I'm trying to see people junk, and Shaq is trying to see ass cheeks. But at the end of the day, we want what's best for the WNBA. All right, 15 minutes is up on that topic. Next topic is the police are afraid of a suspect. Now we go watch the news story on this one because this is I have a lot to say about this. Let's go on and start. I hope this ain't no long ass story. I'm about to start the story right now. Here we go.
Minneapolis top cop speaking in the last hour about that shocking shooting that you first saw only on WCCO. The victim survived, and today he told us he's worried his neighbor could do it again.
WCCO's Frankie McLister shares one family's fears after months of threats and why police consider the case a dangerous challenge.
What the fuck he mean? He afraid that it could happen again. That should be the lead. Let's continue. Let's go on and continue.
He attacked me once upon a time. He was detained. The officer showed up and they let him go.
Back and forth for months.
You can't throw a punch, can you?
Stay away. And now, a bullet to the spine.
He actually just shot me, tried to kill me.
And some relief for Davis Maturi today with charges filed. John Sawchak is charged with 1, attempted second-degree murder charge, 2, first-degree assault, 3, stalking, and 4, harassment. Court documents stating Maturi and his wife reported Sawchak to police 19 times before this for harassment, threats, and hate speech. But the man charged is still walking free.
The prosecutor, Tom essentially said was like, they don't want to put their officers in danger. Well, essentially for me.
We are not going to bust the door down, guns blazing. We are working around the clock to safely bring him into custody.
What do? Do I have to hire armed guards to watch over me while I go get clothes? I have 0 clothes. The clothes that I had were taken off as evidence because they were covered in blood.
The city council also taking action on the case today after our story aired last night, sending a letter to Mayor Fry and MPD Chief O'Hara demanding urgent action around the incident, stating that MPD failed to act and keep him safe. And shortly afterwards, well, MPD responding in a press conference within the last hour.
But we will ensure the community will be safe.
What do you do when, the law cannot help you?
We also spoke with Michael Holland, who's a criminal defense lawyer here in town, not associated with case preferences. He does say, if you are in a similar situation, go ahead and take a look at your ordinances, and don't forget about restraining orders, and you can always file something with your court.
Man, fuck that. If you in this situation, you go get that strap. This is not legal advice. You go get that strap. And use it what it's for. But that is not legal advice, you guys. These are just jokes. What did you gonna say, my friend?
That's like, man, that's crazy, bro. Like they called the cops on this man like 19 times or had 19 prior, and he shot this dude outside, and he is still at the crib, and they scared to go in.
And how would this be if this was reversed as far as the skin on the complexion? The shit was fucked up. I got some history on the story. So in September 2023, which means this ain't even been a year, Davis and his wife, who's the guy that got shot, moved into their new home in Minneapolis. The couple began having conflicts with their neighbor, John Sawshank, or whatever his name is. And over the months, they called 19 times to the police to file complaints against Sawshank for incidents ranging from vandalism to physical threats. One reported act, Sawshank allegedly placed human waste in their mailbox and used racial slurs against them, and they have it on surveillance camera. They have this on Ring. All right. Prior threats in October 2024, the neighbor warns Maturi, saying, "Touch my tree again, and I will kill you." The Maturis repeatedly report these escalating threats to Minneapolis police, but no immediate action is taken. And then on October 23rd, Maturi trimming a tree he believes is on his property line, Sawshank shoots him. He previously said, "You touch my tree, I'ma shoot you." He goes out, and it sounded like he not sure if it was on his property line or not. But Sawshank exercised his Second Amendment right on his ass.
Wow. I'm over here looking at the Minnesota gun law because I just don't understand how Buddy ain't in jail. Like, how is he not in jail?
I understand. It's very simple.
Well,
I'm upset. Upset is a strong word because it is the norm. It is the regular. There is no consequences for a certain segment of this country by design. And it's going to, as time goes on, depending on certain things, it's going to be less and less and less consequences till they're going to go back to the original time where there were zero consequences, which is what we're in. I feel we're on a highly likely route to zero consequences for anybody that is
It's only one way to stop that.
It is no way to stop it because what's happening is we in a time where people is voting for that, and
how somebody voting for that? Anybody voting for that?
It's just like how laws get passed. You know how laws get passed. They say this the good. They put the good stuff at the top, right? They put the good stuff at the top, and you know this true. They put the good stuff at the top, and then they stuff a whole bunch of stuff up in the middle. And the stuff in the middle is what that ain't the emotional shit. That ain't what's gonna get them voted in. They get everybody with the emotional shit, but they put that other shit. But in this case, they blatantly telling everybody, and people going that way because ain't nobody really thinking. That's the whole thing people saying. They was like, oh, that's not what they saying. But that's what they saying, and they showing it.
They definitely showing it and saying. That's what it seemed like to me. Like, so like he did it, he can do it. What y'all gonna do about it?
So the thing is, man, and the way shit gonna be set up is, I understand with your resolution to it, it's gonna be set up to where anybody that chooses that way to resolve. Entire block gonna be gone. It's gonna be no different than when Just Say No War on Drugs in LA and they gave the LAPD tanks and they was crashing into people's houses that was supposed to be crack houses. They crack into the house. I remember seeing a news report. They crash into these people's house. Oh, there's no crack in this house. Sorry, guys. And then paid for nothing. The city didn't pay for nothing or nothing. And so we back in that cycle of where that's gonna happen again, where, but life is a cycle. But unfortunately, this young man is never gonna see any justice. I can tell from his demeanor that he is not going to retaliate in a way as you would retaliate. And this man probably won't make it to, if he move back into that house, he not gonna make it. I'll give him next summer. He may make it.
Is he paralyzed right now? I ain't gonna lie, I was very surprised to see him be the one talking about what happened. Bro just got shot, and he just. They didn't. No, I don't know. He may be on some morphine or something, but he's just talking like regular.
They didn't say he was paralyzed or anything. I don't think he paralyzed from how upset he is sounding, because it would be no way. I'm talking about my interview be like this. I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. Yeah, like that'd be the interview. Like that'd be it. And I'd be like, yeah, get this on there and put me in the paraplegic jail, please, because if that exists, because this motherfucker's going down. But and this is what's crazy is me and you talk about this shit. This probably ain't gonna get no more burn. I got this from CBS News Minnesota. This ain't the story that's going crazy. And your what you saying how we should do it, most people ain't even thinking like this. Most people just like the story. The upsetting part is that man's taxes is paying the police to protect him, and they not protecting him. So his taxes are being wasted.
Minnesota got a very terrible record. Like Minnesota, they've been popping in Minnesota with this kind of activity.
I have a question. Have you been to Minnesota before?
Mm-hmm.
And it's very Nebraska-y.
Yeah.
Up there. If you're trying to build a solid black family, that is not the place to go look to find your mate. Now, if you want to go play in the snow, though, you have a field day in Minnesota.
It's a lot of snow in Minnesota,
and they like playing in the hot chocolate. The marshmallows love to jump in the hot chocolate up there, but it is not. It is not a good place.
You know the governor up there is, right?
Is it Ventura?
Tim Walz.
Who is that?
Ain't that Kamala VP? I think so. I'm pretty sure.
I don't even know, man. All I know is the stuff I'm going by ain't got nothing to do with neither one of them motherfuckers, to be honest with you. It's what's in the paperwork and shit. But I'm not shocked, and this is what I say about this country all the time. Nothing shocks me because of what this country was built on. And everything that's occurring is occurring based on what it was built on, the fundamentals. This country is running like a WNBA game based on the basketball fundamentals. Is pass, host, and shoot.
Yeah, based upon what the cops was originally set up for, this is all in step for that. And they was like, "Oh, what? Oh, it's okay."
And
it'll be all right.
And that's the whole thing about it. And the making it great again is to get it going back their way. And you know, I'll be honest, dude. If they can get Church's Chicken to start using regular grease a part of that plan, I might vote for them. Because I'm be honest, chicken was great back then when I couldn't even really go down that street that our churches was located on. It was worth the risk. I'm gonna be honest, it's not worth that risk anymore. But yeah, man, I don't know what to say, man. That dude really need to go in, because if he had shot her back at him, that would have been self-defense. I'm pretty sure, right?
In Texas, it would have been. I don't know what they got going on in Minnesota.
So in Minnesota,
Minnesota's a Democratic state. They normally have like tighter gun laws, but I still don't understand how somebody can shoot out of their house. Well, I mean, outside of the obvious, but this is insane, bro.
But that's the real laws, though. When I say that's the real laws, them the unwritten laws that don't matter. It's still sundown towns, man.
Yeah, it definitely is.
And guess what? I obey by that law. I don't test the gun town, the sundown town. I don't go up there and be like, hey, I can use y'all's water fountain. Didn't y'all see the marches? No. I'd be like, I don't think we should be here. Let's go on and go head back. I'll get something to drink when I get home.
Yeah, stop in Jasper, Texas. I shit on myself before I stop in Jasper, Texas. On the road. I ain't got time.
Hey, you want to know some serious stuff? Oh, I meant to tell you the story about my brother. So my brother moved into this area. He lived in this place called Alexander, Arkansas, right? My brother got he bought a couple of acres of land. Everybody house sit on a couple of acres of land. So your neighbor, you see them, but you know, they far. They pretty, I think it's it's a big gap between y'all, right? My brother moves in, and he bought all his land when everybody was kind of building their house. So it was on 3 houses, and they live in a gated community, but in the gate is only 6 houses and shit. If it's 6 houses, that's how much, everything spread out. Move in there, they building his house up, and his neighbor come. It was an old white dude, and my brother, he don't care. He already be on the defensive. I forgot what he told me the dude said, but from that period on, it wasn't even nothing disrespectful, bro. Not to a regular person. To me, it ain't. But my brother took it as pure. My brother took it of, oh, what, you don't think I'm supposed to live here? All right, then. He went full throttle, damn TV show, neighbor versus neighbor type shit. Motherfucking my brother got a creek in his backyard. The dude would go fishing or something back there. Then my brother would go get fish and scale it and put it up under his motor and shit. So when he drove to work, he could smell the shit. And we talk about these ain't cheap cars these folks driving. They was doing all sorts of shit to each other until the old dude finally gave up. That dude's house was 5,000 square feet. But he was balling. He had a lot of money. He went and traded houses with this other dude down the street for a 2,000 square foot house, even. He didn't make him trade to get away from my brother. And the dude that moved there, cool with my brother, and told him, he was like, man, I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you this, but I got this crazy deal, da-da-da-da-da. And he was like, I wonder why he did that. He was like, I'm the reason he did that shit. Me and this motherfucker been going back and forth forever. But he ain't never go crazy because he knew my brother would whoop his ass, though. So that's a real ass story.
That's wild. Damn.
But, hey, it is what it is. All right, next topic. Tom Brady's wife.
Damn, bro.
Tom Brady just learned of his ex-wife, Giselle's, whatchamacallit?
Giselle's bunching.
Yeah. She, and this is according to Page 6. Shout out to the Page 6. She just learned about it days ago. This Tom Brady only learned days ago that his supermodel ex-wife, Giselle, whatever her name is expecting her first child with jiu-jitsu instructor Bo, whatever his name is, Kwakum Kwambalaras, or whatever the hell his name is. All right. Now, I gotta be honest. You came to me with this story. What are your thoughts about this situation. Oh, snap. You came to me with this story. What is your thoughts about this situation? Because I have my own thoughts. You know what my thoughts is. Now, I'm going to finish up a little bit just to give people context. Although the couple share two children, Ben 14 and Vivian 11, the same source added it was in what's-her-name style to keep the pregnancy a secret from the former NFL pro. Tom's a great, very nice, normal guy. Now, did you hear what they just said? Do you see what they said?
You talking the normal guy?
Yes. And this is going to tell you, this will lead me into what I'm trying to tell you why. Because has anybody ever described you as a normal guy just out of nowhere?
Just out of nowhere. That's wild. What do you think they insinuating with that?
I mean, this dude is Diddy levels of, well, not Diddy levels. Diddy done took it too far. I can't even say Diddy level.
Tom Brady is intense though. Like he do have an intensity about himself that I didn't even realize he had. Well, it makes sense that he been winning so much. Like Tom Brady is arguably the best human being to ever do what he does. And the jiu-jitsu dude, and I ain't even talking shit about him. I'm just saying he is not the best, because if he was the best jiu-jitsu person that ever did it, you would hear about him. He technically took Tom Brady girl. So when people be talking about you got to have all this stuff, you don't need none of that. Like, I just think that's wild. I was not expecting any of this kind of stuff to come out just because of who Tom Brady is. You wouldn't expect. But I guess it can happen to anybody, man. But damn.
I'm going to have to disagree with you on this because they already broke up. It ain't like she got pregnant a year ago or 2 years ago.
But she was with him when Tom Brady and her was together. That was her jiu-jitsu coach. Tom, when she was with Tom.
I mean, ain't this the same one that what's that black dude that we was talking about?
Antonio Brown, yes.
When he smashing while they was together?
I don't know.
If you was to put money on it.
The way that hug was a little extra.
Wasn't that the Megan Good spin around hug?
Yeah, it was worse than that. Like that was pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was like, dang. And then Antonio Brown came out. He said he did. Antonio Brown was being very disrespectful about that. I don't know. I just didn't see this with Tom Brady.
All right, now you see this picture of Tom Brady right here.
Yeah.
Nothing is you not getting no type of radiation from the picture.
I see Tom Brady.
Let me zoom in. Maybe it ain't big enough.
I see a dude who was married to a supermodel. She probably had his skin care game on tap.
We ain't even talking about these lips is more pierced than hers. Like, look at it.
What you trying to say, though?
I'm trying to say this man is bad, and he playing with balls on the field and off the field.
Hey, it's some people that come be a neighbor from Minnesota to you if you talk about Tom Brady like that. I'm telling you right
now. Now check this out. We gonna go to the jiu-jitsu dude, right? Now this is a list of her exes that she done mess with. She done mess with this dude right here, Wabu Deans. This Scott Barnhill dude. I don't know who the hell he is. I'm trying to find the jiu-jitsu. Damn, I didn't know she messed with Leonardo DiCaprio. Goddamn.
Man, Leonardo DiCaprio be out here.
Oh yeah, he done ran through everything. He done ran through. If I found out he ran through my wife, I'd be like, it makes sense. Let's see. This the jiu-jitsu dude. Now, I'm a kind of. Don't nobody know nothing about no damn jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I ain't saying
he gotta be the best if he training NFL players' wives.
No, I'm talking about, like, do you think he's the best jiu-jitsu person in the world?
Who is the best jiu-jitsu person in the world off the top of your head? No Google. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It ain't like jiu-jitsu, the best jiu-jitsu people just known off top.
Jet Li.
Any damn way. Look.
Hey. I just had to say something, man.
But to your point though, and I accidentally started the clock back over, but that's all right because I did want to segue into some other stuff. Your point is right though, as far as dudes need to understand, it don't matter how famous or balling you are. Another dude, if he giving your wife attention and she needed, wife or girl, if she needs a certain kind of attention, we are not talking about scallywags. All right, scallywags are completely different. That's kind of like, you know, dudes that be acting like they good dudes, but they cheat on their girl all the time and shit. Scumbags and scallywags, ain't nothing. You can treat them like gold and they go step out on you. But I'm talking about if you got a decent girl or dude, and you are not meeting their needs, they will step out. Now, in this position, in this situation, this is what I feel like happened, all right? They broke up. Final divorce came because they had, according to the rumors, allegedly, that they had an agreement and he was go retire from football. Well, he was like, fuck that, football my life, fuck you and my 2 kids, I'm going back to the locker room. And she was like, I'm done, right? Is that accurate to what the reports have stated?
According to the reports, that sounds like what happened.
Now, me personally, I think it wasn't about just the footballs. I think it was about, he finally was like, look, why you think I'm in that locker room every day, seeing the sweaty men, my brothers in arms, and we holding balls, we running the balls. And she finally hit her, was like, you really love those balls, don't you? And he was like, you darn tootin' I am. Look at all my trophies for carrying balls. I'm a award ball carrier. And she was like, you know what? I think I need to exit. And that's what I think happened. And that's why nowhere in that report did it say, oh, Tom Brady is shocked and hurt that his ex-wife. No, he like, she got some balls, I got some balls. We both winning now.
And you really think that?
All them stories, you know how I came to you with stories before all this Puff Daddy stuff. I was like, yo, I heard XYZ.
You didn't say that.
I heard XYZs. And I just seeing the Drake lips that he had in that picture was enough for me, really, to be honest with you.
Damn.
What white dudes you know wear chapstick?
I don't know.
Them dude's lips was moisturized, my brother, and I'm sorry.
So because he had moisturized lips, he played for the other team.
Hey, just like Plies. I ain't seen Plies on Instagram yet with chapped lips. My lips is chapped as we speak. I don't even know why my wife kissed me in the mouth.
I keep EOS on me.
Look, it's certain shit. I'm a Neanderthal when it comes to it. I'm just built like that. But back to what we were saying, man. A good lesson is, though, take care of your wife. If you're not into other balls and you want to keep your wife, man, don't be picking money, especially when you already balling. That's something that's crazy to me. Really successful dudes will pick the success. And to me, the only reason you could want to do that is to keep stepping out, whether it's with dudes or girls, whatever.
What if he just love football? That's what it looked like. Like when I see Tom Brady, I think I look at somebody who loves football. Like the preparation he put in to be as great as he is. You cannot do that unless you love football.
He got an 11 and 14-year-old, bro. Like, he could have took the last until the 14. He could have took 4 years off to at least see the dude up till he was 18 or some shit. Like,
and then go back. But you can't do that in football.
No,
like,
hell no, not go back. No, but like just be a fucking talking dude. He act like he can't just go practice. He can go play practice. Why he got to be on the field? And wait, you said you said he one of the greatest. Wasn't that the same motherfucker that was throwing flat balls and shit?
Well, they said it was Deflategate. They said he was deflating footballs. But I'm just
Are you saying they said, or do you believe it was to be true?
Well, basically, it looked like it was. And I'm not a Tom Brady. Like, when it comes to, I actually went through a period of my life where I hated Tom Brady and the Patriots because it's this thing called Spygate, and against the Rams, and they cost my LA Rams a Super Bowl. So I hated Tom Brady for the longest time. But it got to the point where he won another ring on the Rams one year, and I was just like how many rings does this dude need? How many rings does Tom Brady need? And I can't be mad at him If somebody tell me Tom Brady to go, I have no argument against that.
What? You got plenty of argument. He's a cheater. His team is a cheater, and he's a cheater. He got two asterisks.
People say if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
It's true. I can't be and it sounds like that's what Giselle was saying her damn self. So
I feel bad for you, boy.
Man, I don't feel. He don't give a fuck. I don't think he cared. He don't look like he cared.
Did you see the roast? They was joking on him about. Did you see the jokes that they were saying at the roast? I haven't seen the whole roast, but I did see the clips, the jokes they were telling at the roast about his wife's situation, and I was like, bruh. It was harsh, dog.
Let me see. Here, we about to go look at a video of it, and if I don't see no watery eyes, then he didn't give a fuck. That's what I'm gonna say. Hold on, let me share this damn topic.
Spygate. Damn.
I want you to check this out, bro. Or am I tripping? Am I tripping?
I'm just saying. I never viewed Tom Brady. So this is new.
I'm just saying, am I tripping right now? That's all I'm asking? Is am I out of line for this? Is this or because I done been to a lot of places, never seen anybody sitting like this. Not where I be at.
It's pretty real. I don't know, man.
You don't know? Sure. Next topic. All right. So apparently, punk ass Drake's. We ain't never getting our YouTube channel back. Punk ass Drake as affiliate Top 5, which, you know what? I don't think I'm ever talking to this dude finally get wiped off the map. I don't think I'm ever talking about this dude again. But apparently, Drake Fraudry affiliate Top 5 gets yelled at by Russell Westbrook during a heated Raptors game. And here's a clip of it. Top 5 was trolling Russell Westbrook while sitting courtside at the Toronto Raptors and Denver Nuggets game, talking about you suck. Oh my gosh, let's go on and hit the play.
Suck, Westbrook, man. So Marlon sucks. Marlon's going to he sucks.
Where was the yelling at?
They cut it off before. Cause that can't be it.
That better not be it. Last night, he found himself in the headlines again, although this time was because of antics at a recent NBA game. He found himself sitting courtside on the baseline for a match between Toronto Raptors and the Denver Nuggets. At one point in the game, Russell Westbrook was very close to the Top 5, and the rapper took advantage with some "you suck" chants. Westbrook even yelled back at the artist, "I can't believe we just got clickbait. You dirty motherfuckers. You dirty motherfuckers." And he ain't get checked like that. Anyway, last topic. Now, I found this article, but I will say this, though. This you are a bum. Do you not understand you a bum? Your life is getting supported by a whole dude right now. You are a bum.
Who you talking about?
Top 5.
Oh, yeah.
This dude sitting courtside and shit like he got a job. He paid for these tickets and shit. And I know a lot of people out there like, oh, my homeboy was famous and shit. Yeah, I get it. But tell me that he supposed to be a rapper. Out of all of this bullshit, where his latest single at?
I ain't never heard of Top 5.
Exactly, because he's garbage. He garbage.
Like, I haven't heard of it. And fans that's on the sidelines like yelling at NBA players be like, they get a rise out of if the players say something back. Like he probably went back and told all his friends, like, hey, y'all see Russ cuss me out at the game? Probably excited about that.
He was doing that just so he could show that he's courtside at the damn game, like he's a broad. You's a broad. This is broad activity. And then saying you suck. Have you ever told anybody in their life they sucked?
No, I have not. No,
Would you I may refer to a movie like that or something like that. But me said this is some fandom shit.
I didn't know that's what top 5 looked like.
Broad?
No, I never knew what he really looked like, I guess.
Oh yeah, he looked like he's 7 years old. And talk about guns and shit. I'm never speaking on that topic again. Last thing I want to talk about is, and I'm pretty sure I spelled influencers wrong. I found the article, and I did not know that this was legal, but apparently legally by law. Now, if the government, during an election or something like that, if the candidates want to do a political post or whatever, at the end of it, you hear it be like paid for by so-and-so, or this was a message by so-and-so or so-and-so. However, they don't have to do that to influencers. This was a Fast Company article I found, and it says, hypothetically, I was just offered a lot of money to endorse a political party, like millions. Internet personality Tana Mungal told her podcast co-host last month. Then I was being allegedly told an alleged list of other influencers that have already hypothetically, quote unquote, accepted money to do these hypothetical things that were hypothetically offered to do hypothetically.
That's all this hypothetical stuff.
Because she ain't trying to get caught up in no bullshit and fuck up people money. Because I ain't go front. If I was of the unscrupulous type, and I put it like this: if y'all see Super, if tomorrow you be like, you see me in a red tie and a red shirt, and I'll be like, look, guys, I've been saying a lot of things lately, and you know what? I've been on drugs, and just know that the bag was so massive that I have changed the generation of my family's lineage for generations, if you ever see me. And she's saying hypothetical because a lot of people done changed they fucking life for the lineage of their life for some bags. I know you heard about 50 Cent, right?
What?
50 Cent turns down Trump. So
I did see that.
Yeah, so 50 Cent turned down $3 million. And did you hear his reasoning for it?
Mm-mm.
His reasoning was very, very sound. Okay, his reasoning was, it's one thing. He was like, it's two things I don't really fuck with at all. He was like, game banging and politics, because your opposition cares very passionately to where it's a lose-lose for you. So no matter what, you go lose, because the other 50% of people gonna hate your guts, and he like the shit he hates, he don't give a fuck about. But check this out. This is an update to that story. It says several hours after his article was published on Tuesday, a Trump campaign official said that 50 Cent's claim about being offered $3 million to perform was not true. The official did not provide further details. A rep for 50 Cent did not respond to a request. Now, this is 50 Cent. Do you think 50 Cent lied about that?
Nope.
And the people that saying he lied, we know for a fact they will fucking lie. But he was like, 50 Cent says, yes, I got a call, but they wanted me for Sunday, which was the day that they did the fucked up jokes and shit, which 50 just dodged the big ass bullet for that shit, because he would have been plugged right into that shit as well. In a quick exchanges, Envy repeats a report that 50 was asked to perform his hit Many Men at the Republican National Convention over the summer. Then 50 Cent said they offered me $3 million. Presumably referring to Sunday's rally, but confirming that he was asked about both. He then says, I ain't even go far. I didn't even talk to them about that kind of stuff. I'm afraid about politics, he says in laughter. Do you understand? I do not like no parts about them. He says, so no game banging and no politics. That's what Envy said to him. And 50 continues, it's because when you do get involved in it, no matter how you feel, someone passionately disagrees with you. That's the formula for the confusion that sent Kanye to Japan, he says. He says something about both of them things, and now he can only go to Japan. So, yeah. So yeah. And then they went on to say Sunday's rally had no shortage of controversial comments about race, gender, and a myriad of other things, which shows just how intelligent 50 is, because all of that would have been thrown on him as well. He would have had to wear all them jackets. That meant if he had to perform, guess what? He agreed with everything that they said. Because perception is reality.
Yeah,
because perception is reality. But on some real shit, me and you go out to the club on Friday. It's a nigga I ain't never seen or nothing. He comes still on me in the mouth. Me and you fighting. We beat him up and shit. Next weekend we go out. You be like, hey man, I can't go out tonight. It's all good. I'll see you next time. I go out. I see you hanging with that nigga. In my mind, am I flawed to think you set me up last week? No, if I see y'all together?
That's a good point. but you're not saying that I believe in everything that dude believe in.
At that point, you my enemy. So all the horrible things about you, I believe. Once you on my opponent's side, that I see no good in you no more. And that's how politics work, right? Unless you got a very strong friendship or bond, or you really fuck with somebody, that shit can rip motherfucker. You done seen people fucking throw away family members on Facebook and shit.
yeah, she get real.
Like, motherfuckers, like, I thought I knew who the fuck you were, but I can see that you're everybody blocked and shit now. So the thing about it is, that's why he stay out of it, because you might want to ask that question, but we all done heard somebody fuck with a certain thing. He'd be like, really? And then your whole thought process changed. And because the thing about it is this: when it comes to politics and shit, what's most fucked up about it is I could have a next door neighbor. Me and this motherfucker barbecue every week. He done saved my life doing the damn, call 911 for me before. We watch each other's pets and kids and all of that shit. I see that motherfucker out at the ballot and he got a Make America Great shirt on again and shit. And then I'm like, I knew it, Thomas. I knew I couldn't trust your bitch ass. No more barbecues, Thomas. Even though we done had all this interpersonal shit, my brain got to go for, well, you got to think past just my next door neighbor. You got to think about everything at that point. And so I'm thinking about everything at that point. And I'm like, so I'll bring up a specific point and they'd be like, yeah, so what's wrong with that? They like me as a person, but they don't like me as what I am, no. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why it's associated with that. So 50 go up there, he perform, they make them jokes. Fans in Puerto Rico who went and picked up the damn Get Rich or Die Trying like, so you agree with, because we saw you take pictures with that nigga after he made the jokes and shit. So you think our shit is a floating thing of trash? Oh no, they just gave me $3 million. Ain't nobody go fuck. I don't give a fuck they gave you $3 million. You making me look like a piece of shit for supporting. I got my poster on my wall and shit. I look like a piece of shit now. You see what I'm saying? It make you look dumb. So 50 just gained my respect, and to this day, his only faux pas for me is, that whole hanging out with Drake. But like I always say, Drake, he go use Drake. Okay, he go benefit off of Drake. He go pimp Drake. So that's cool. He's smart enough to understand that he gains nothing from doing that shit. If 50 can't see a way to make some money from it, he ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, hey, 50 real talk, like one of the smartest cats in the game.
I'm talking about, I remember when he came out and said all that shit about Jimmy Iovine, and I was like, well, it's a wrap. And he did an interview. He was like, yeah, once I said that shit about Jimmy, I had already knew I was going to go to do movies and TV and shit, because I already knew. But his thing was, it was that he knew they was going to stop him no matter what. He knew that they would do they would do some Dave Chappelle shit to him. Like, next thing you know, 50 smoke crack, and you just got to see the headline to be like, that's how he got skinny for that role. I knew that nigga didn't do no actual exercise. I knew it was crack, because that's what they go do. They go just start posting weird pictures and shit, and boom, perception is reality. Perception is reality. So he already knew, and he already had an avenue. So if I see 50 not participate with something, that mean if he think it's toxic, we talk about somebody that was in court fighting people that he owed money, saying that he was broke at the same time taking pictures in front of stacks of millions of dollars. If he don't go a certain way, he knows that is not good for business. And I will always, I always fuck with 50 on that shit. But this whole influencers getting paid and not having to divulge they getting paid should be illegal for the simple fact it's the same thing that you were saying earlier about what's the difference between the free throw line being shorter and the fucking ball being smaller. What's the difference between that and you lowering the rim? How on TV, which don't nobody fucking watch TV like that no more. Everybody is glued to their phones. Nobody listen to Tom Brokaw and shit on TV. They listen to fucking whoever they famous influencer is. And your famous influencer saying certain shit, a lot of people gonna be like, yeah, I fuck with, yeah. And because there's a lot of people that don't give a fuck, they'll just go with, you know what I'm saying? They'll just go with what they echo chambers say. So I think it's so fucked up that it is not a law when it comes to that.
When did this article come out? Because I remember people was clowning Dr. Umar for saying that he had offered some money. I remember Steve Harvey was talking stuff, but I remember they were saying Dr. Umar was lying about that.
About being offered? No, he wasn't lying. No,
definitely. I didn't think so back then.
Yeah, no.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, when did this article come out? This recently came out.
Yeah. I saw it originally on CNN. But this was on whatchamacallit. This came out today, 29th.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it's a lot of people talking about it on the back end and shit, and it's kind of like they hitting up micro influencers too. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the smart thing. A micro influencer, you ain't got to give them no millions. You know what I'm saying? Micro influencer got to pay their rent. $500, sure, yeah. Vote for so and so.
It's this dude on YouTube. It's a black dude. He younger, probably like late 20s, probably got to be late 20s. And he had a video talking about is this racist? But he was talking about Trump. Yeah. He was going through like all the different parts of was Trump racist and all this. But then like partway into the video, he was like, I met Trump. And he showed a picture of him at Trump crib and he shook his hand and all that. I was like, oh, dang. Yeah. Like, bruh. Like, yeah, dude. If you was part of a selected group of influencers, did you get paid too?
And that's what's so fucked up about the shit, because we all can be influenced by anybody. You know what I'm saying? Some of us can get influenced, and some of us will just turn on anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all different kind of people and shit. It's like certain people, I don't even want to know their political thought processes because I don't want to have to say fuck them. Like, some people, I'll be like, soon as I hear them about to bring it up, I change the channel. Be like, nope, not today. I need to be able to fuck with you next year, so I can be like, oh, they said that? Well, that was last year. Don't nobody give a fuck. I ain't see it there.
So we get big enough, and Domino's come to you and say, look, sir, we need you to say, we're going to pay you $5 million to say Domino's is a great pizza. You get $5 million per year, but you got to say Domino's is some delicious pizza.
I'm be honest, nigga. My kids about to both be 18, nigga. They about to fend for themselves, nigga. So I ain't got the motivation. If you had called me 2013... I ain't gonna lie, man. The shit I stand on is some dumbass shit. I don't think I couldn't do it, dude. I told you this. I told you this already. That's just like if I had to promote Fraudry or something. I'd be like, look, the only way I'm gonna promote you is if you let me shit on you. I have to be able to say Domino's is trash. It's gonna have to be one of them backhanded ass type shits where I get to stay myself and be like, look, y'all, I think Domino's is trash. However, these motherfuckers gave me $5 million, so.
No, you got. No, I'm talking about you got to be like, nah, Domino's is delicious.
Nah, damn, man. And I know a lot of people probably watching is like, he lying like a motherfucker. I'm going by deep in my gut.
Like he's dead serious, y'all.
I'm going deep in my gut feeling because y'all got to understand. I go by the thing of it feel better for me. Do you want to know what was more braggadocious to me? It's like, yeah, bitch, I turned down $5 million, nigga. I done turned down more money than you ever even thought about, bitch. Like, to me, I like being able to say that type of shit. And I know it sound fucked up, but I be trying to tell people this all the time. My life, as long as I can buy this shit, and it ain't no problem, It's not too much more I need. I don't need no Ferraris and shit. $5 million is enough to make sure everything cool, right? But you know what? I got all the toys I want. Ain't no too. I done bought all the crap I want. What I need. I need to send my kids to college, but that's what OnlyFans and selling crack is for. Them motherfuckers be all right.
Hey, that's it's not a surprise, but I'm just like, I thought it was illegal too. I thought you had to say something.
It should be illegal though. Like it should be. It's no reason why this should not be illegal. Like, and like I was telling you, like the Kardashians got in trouble for promoting brands and shit without saying that that's why, you be seeing on Instagram and say this was paid by, you know what I'm saying? That's because of the Kardashians.
For real?
Nigga, they was making millions off of pretending like they fucked with certain brands because they was getting paid and not telling people they was getting paid for it. And everybody was buying it because they thought they really fucked with it, but they didn't.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, hold on. Matter of fact, let me bring that up. And we at the end of this, let me go on and go to our chat talk thing, and then we go be out this bitch. But let me see, Kardashian.
Cause have you ever heard of the repeal of the fairness doctrine in 1987 and something Ronald Reagan did?
I tell me about it, and I already know. I just didn't know the technical name for it, but this all got to go with nigga. Ronald Reagan is why I'm addicted to this.
Yeah, the fairness doctrine was a policy established by the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, in 1949. It required broadcasters to present controversial issues of public importance in a fair and balanced manner, giving airtime to differing perspectives. The policy aimed to ensure that the public receive multiple viewpoints of a key issue. During Ronald Reagan's presidency, the FCC repealed the fairness doctrine in 1987, arguing that it was an infringement of the First Amendment right and outdated given the increasing number of news sources. The repeal meant that broadcasters were no longer required to present opposing viewpoints, leading to the concern about bias or unbalanced news reporting. That's wild.
That's some bullshit.
It is.
That's some bullshit, but it was all by design. Like I said, that opened the door for this. And when they came up with that shit, they weren't thinking about next year. They weren't thinking about 4 years from now. They was thinking about today. Like, that's what I be trying to tell people all the time. Like, don't think about right now. Think about fuck you. And if you got offspring, think about them. Everything we doing now is for them. We gonna be all right. But are they gonna be all right? And you gotta think long term. When they deregulated fucking TV, this He-Man was the first cartoon that came out from deregulation where not only was the cartoon a commercial, but they was allowed to run He-Man commercials throughout the cartoon. I was 2 years old. My 2-year-old birthday cake is a He-Man birthday cake, bro. I'm 2. I was
rocking with He-Man too.
That is diabolical that even as a 42-year-old man, not 1, 2, because I'm still a He-Man fan, because I was indoctrinated. And even with me knowing, I'm still buying this shit. Transformers was the second one, which got this shit right here. All of this shit was indoctrinated, programmed to us. And they opened the doors for that. Mothers fought in the 60s. It took them 20 years to overturn that shit, my nigga. Mothers in the 50s and 60s stopped that shit. And in 2 decades, they started it back. Damn. Shit going 20-year cycles. 20-year cycles. And it can either go back and forth or it can just keep going this way. And with this bullshit laws they got right now, even, fuck that. I wanted to talk about this shit. Harry O. Did you see Harry O glowing endorsement for Trump?
Who is Harry O? I don't know who Harry O is. I don't think.
All right. So Harry O is the reason we have Death Row Records. So Harry O is the money that was behind Death Row. Harry O, Suge basically stole Death Row from Harry O. Now, when we go down the list of people that Trump has allowed free, and we look at their records, Harry O was not no little D-boy. Harry O was what the fuck Rick Ross pretend to be. Harry O was a force to be reckoned with. Harry O had hands in a lot of shit, and Harry O is a very smart man. On top of that, like, all of which, Harry O got connections to the Kardashians through his lawyers and all sorts of shit from back in the day and shit. Like, Harry O is not to be. But he got him out of prison. And for somebody that was in jail for 33 years, them the only motherfuckers where I'm like, I get it. I can't be mad if a motherfucker let you out for 33 years. Fuck that domino shit. If I'm in jail, you know what? Fuck the money. Fuck the $5 million. Nigga, I'll say Domino's is delicious to save myself from 5 days in jail, nigga. Like, ain't no amount of money that'll give me to say it, but to keep my freedom just to be out on the streets. Look, guys, Domino's possibly the greatest thing ever created for your mouth. That's the only thing, and I'm the only people that. But even Kodak Black had to run back his shit. Trump let him out, and then said the shit he said about Haiti, and even Kodak Black was like, fuck that nigga. Because that's the thing. He'll ride with you for whatever he needs you to do until it's your time to get shitted on, and he don't give a fuck.
I mean, that's all politicians.
Not like Trump, though. Trump do it publicly. The other motherfuckers do it behind your back and on you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing. It's kind of like in school, nigga. It's one thing if your brothers and sisters make fun of you at home over some shit, but usually when you get to school, people try to keep personal shit. But he the type of motherfucker like, yeah. Hey, remember when mama caught your ass jacking off in the bed and you had shitted in the bed, bitch ass nigga? You remember that? And bring it up for no reason. Like, it wasn't even no reason to bring that shit up.
I have seen one of them activities happen. We was in high school with this dude peed in the bed and his brother told on him and shit. I was like, bruh, they actually got to a real fist fight.
That is fist fight worthy. We gotta fight.
He stole on his brother. Yeah, dog.
We gotta fight. I had a cousin did that. Remember I told you I had relations with the armless with my paraplegic friend, and shout out to her. And my cousin tried it, but he gonna just tell the whole family. I'm talking about, dude, we all together. It's right after Thanksgiving. It's quiet as fuck. He's like, hey, Super, hey, remember when you had messed around with that girl that didn't have no arms? I was like, my mama's sitting right here. I'm like,
oh, that's messed up.
And I'm 20, so it ain't like I want her to know about my fucking life, period. Whether the people had arms or not. I'm like, you dirty motherfucker, you.
Yeah, that is dirty.
Oh, something. And this is how he thought it was gonna kill, right? Everybody was like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about, nigga? It's right after Thanksgiving. Nobody want to hear about who he fucking. What the fuck is going on? And he looked dumb as fuck. Unfortunately, he black as me, so we couldn't see if he turned red or not. But I'm sure if he was this color, that nigga would have been beat red because it backfired on him. I was like, yeah, bitch ass nigga. But that's Trump. Trump would do that type of shit. Trump will give you $20 and then next week be like, oh yeah, you know I gave bitch ass what's his name $20 last week to finish paying this rent. Out of nowhere, you ain't even do none of that nigga.
He definitely
just so he look good. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit I be thinking about. But that's the thing though. It ain't even, when it comes to this whole shit, it ain't even about him. Since he liked that mean that anybody can put a battery in his back for whatever they need. You see what I'm saying? To me, it ain't even about them two. It's about the motherfuckers behind the scenes and shit. And Trump the type of motherfucker that somebody come up with, hey, if we give you $20 million to what? Nobody give a fuck. Where's the $20 million? It's done. It's done, mother. You got some Russian prostitutes too? Yes, I will definitely do that. They letting us shit on them though? Because if they ain't letting us shit on them, I don't want that shit. Any damn way. Well, thanks for joining us for this this bootleg PTI pardon the interruption. I hope you learned some valuable things today about some of your favorite stars. I would like to say that all of my thought processes about the sexuality of anybody is all my feelings and alleged. I don't know. And guess what? It don't matter. I need people to understand this for 2024. As long as you ain't touching kids, taking nothing from nobody against their will, harming anybody, like my friend here said the other day, which has really stuck with me. Like Brisk just said, as long as you are not creating victims, I don't give a fuck what you do. In your bedroom, I don't give a fuck what you do in the car, and I don't give a fuck what you do when you leave your wife and family to go play ball and be around balls in the locker room. I don't care.
If you put that on the thumbnail, if you put what your allegedness is on the thumbnail, that bug gonna do some numbers, but I'll try to get shut down.
Which is why we just gonna have a picture of me and you smiling like this. Because they ain't got no time for What are y'all thought processes about influencers not having to say that they being paid? And also, I would like to say fuck Reagan. Reagan fucked up the whole entire country. But it's kind of a catch-22 because I love He-Man, man. And if they hadn't opened up them doors, we wouldn't have He-Man or the Transformers or Voltron or none of my beloved shit that I spent my kids' college education money on to buy recently. So I don't know what to say, man. But you always got to find the silver lining, people. Find the silver lining. All right. Well, we'll see you guys on the flip side. I'm probably gonna post this tonight, so tomorrow morning at 8:30, catch me right here live for What's the Business Super Rig. And don't forget to go to Brisk on Instagram, follow him over there, and go to my at What's the Business on YouTube, follow me over there, where the lives will be migrating to. We see you guys on the flip side. Oh, you got anything you would like to say to the people?
No, I was just gonna say Pete.
All right. Peace out.